This originally was going to be a video about this clutch getting ready because I've been having problems with this clutch so it can race this. But something happened yesterday that I still don't know. I know I didn't handle it right, but it's kind of interesting. Okay, here we are going to look at the Carlson Cricket Storch replica that she didn't know I was bidding on. I was going to take a look at the Cricket. I buy a lot of things at auctions. I bought an F-16. You can see here, watch that video there. That's my biggest regret until this next regret. And I bought the CB550. And then also now I have some reason getting into vending machines. So I have those all auctions. I love auctions. Estate auctions especially because there's not usually a lot of people at them or looking at them, and then the stuff that you can get is kind of unique, you know, because it's somebody that had it. Well, this auction was an estate sale, and it was for Carlson aircraft out in East Palestine. Yes, that East Palestine with the train last year. And apparently they were selling all the stuff off, and there were a couple planes, actual airplanes, and they were like at $1,000 for the longest time. One had a reserve, but the other one didn't. And the one that went for $1,400 was called a Sky Cycle, and it had crashed. I saw that dome was cracked. You had to really look.
Yeah, the guy would take it on a test flight and he wrecked it.
I heard.
On his way to Salem.
He ran out of gas, right? That's
Yeah.
it crashed. You can see it, but it was still. I mean, it had like homing engines. It was worth more than $1,400. So I thought these things were going away. And the other one was kind of an ugly-looking plane when I first saw it. Horrible pictures, but there was something about it. So I started looking up what it was, and it was a Chrysler Storch. Storch means stork in German, and it is a plane that a STOL, short takeoff and landing. And apparently so amazing at those things. It can allegedly, some of them apparently come down, you know, you just stall them and they just drop to the ground, and that big landing gear just absorbs the impact, and that's how you stop, like within 100 feet, and you can take off within 100 feet because of the wing slats on them. Anyways, I started watching these videos about these replicas. I think this was a 75% replica Carlson Cricket, it was called. And I just started watching these videos, and you can see, once you see how beautiful they actually fly and what they can do, and then you see them land and land and land. And after that, I was in love, and I wanted this plane. I don't have any land. I don't have any place to put it. I just know it was going to be a great deal. That's another thing about these auctions. You get really incredible deals. I knew the reserve was, actually, it's the first time I've seen a reserve.
No, we have it. We do it a lot of times.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
This thing.
Open the door up.
In here?
Yeah.
I saw, I mean, just the avionics on this alone were, do you know if he flew it a lot?
I don't know if he flew this one, but it was one just like this. His wife and son, Eric, were over at the garage.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They're
He,
here?
Went down the runway, got her up in the air, 300-400 feet. The engine stalled, he nosedive, and burnt to death.
Who? The pilot?
Yep.
Of this?
The other one that was just like this.
He
Oh, there.
burned to death?
Well, he crashed straight down and went and died in a hot fire.
And not on it.
Okay. So let me ask you a question, because it's a VTOL. I mean, it's a STOL. He couldn't have been going very fast. I thought this thing just dropped down like a parachute.
That one didn't.
Well, this is actually better shape than I thought. What do you think this goes for?
That's a hell of a lot more than what you did.
I know, it was almost insulting, but
But
this is the reason here.
Because what the hell?
I was the only way I could have said it is if it was an incredible deal, which that would have been.
We have a tiny yard.
Yeah.
We have nothing to home stuff.
Well, this is bigger than I thought. He what?
He bought the little sky thing.
Who did? He did?
Yeah, it's in the back of that
I got in the back of the van.
thing. Yeah.
I got to tell you, I was gonna bid on that, but that looked like it was in too.
There's a lot of damage to that one.
What happened? Did it fall in on it?
No, after the husband died, they hired a test pilot, take it down to Salem, Ohio.
Yeah.
They asked him 3 times, "Do you have enough fuel? Do you have enough fuel?"
He didn't.
Yeah. Didn't make it. He crashed it.
I got to tell you, that was he. Well, thank you for taking. Let me take a look. I've watched so many videos on this, and this is such a gorgeous.
It's
plane.
what they would use in World War II, a squatter plane.
Well, that was pretty awesome. What do you think?
Too bad, so sad. It's gone. They promised it to someone. Thank.
This is an amazing deal. It could have been an amazing deal just for someone that takes the risk and the opportunity and the time to sell it. It's a much bigger plane than it looked, and it is gorgeous. And they said, I think they said the reserve is going to be around 10 grand, which you still could make, I think, 10 grand on it, but it's going to take a lot of room, patience,
They don't have that.
somebody willing to do it. Plus, that story didn't help anything. So I bid, and I was the highest bidder. Never reached reserve, but going out there, I need to know how big a mistake. My idea was get it, clean it a little bit, make it worthy, not airworthy, but like worthy to flip. Bring it to a couple air shows, maybe Oshkosh, trailer it out there. Somebody would have bought it. My guess was it's $30,000-$40,000 at least. For the airplane. I mean, it is a piece of aviation history. These things are really pretty cool to watch. So tell me how bad I screwed up. What I did get, though, is some old slats, or from inside. I got about 6 or 8 of those. That's why I was out there at the thing. Tell me what, I thought I could do something artsy with them. But tell me if anybody has any ideas what you can do with them as far as like wall art or for someone in the aviation industry. I don't know. I just wanted to really go out there and check it out. I'm really bummed that it didn't work out. I think that would have been amazing. But I'm going to keep looking for the unique bidding opportunities. That is another big regret, but that was beautiful. I love that plane, and I hope somebody enjoys it as well.